Morning, good afternoon, good evening, Fabulites. I have got questions for you. What opens with Allison and Cam embarking on a road trip, literally, and what closes with Cam indicating that he might like to invite Allison to embark upon a trip with him figuratively. If you guessed Survivor's Remorse Season 4, Episode 7, Optics, you're correct. Thank you so much for clicking and sticking around to see how we get from opening to closing. I am Angela and the channel is Be Fabulous You. Let us proceed. So we got Cam finishing up a call with Cassie, who has called to check on Cam and Allison on their private weekend away. And Allison is driving Cam down the road. And I think you'll like this place, she says. And Allison grabs his stuff. And Cam is like, I like this road trip already. And Allie is like, and we ain't even there yet. Well, all right, girl. Then we see Chin and M Chuck getting out of the car. So M Chuck is driving Chin too. What's up with the women driving the men? Have I been missing that all episode? Okay, so they are going to the biggest, blackest museum in the biggest, blackest city in America. The Smitty Museum in Chocolate City? No, because they're in Atlanta. They're going to the Leonard Moskowitz Museum of African American Life. Is that a real place? Okay. And Chin definitely thinks that Moskowitz is a white Jew, not a black Jew. And he's the benefactor of the museum. And M Chuck is upset. Chin is like, well, let's, get past the sign. You were so excited. It's, a long day. And we are all one, one race. We're one extended race. We're one, I don't know what that says, B-tended race. But anyway, we're one race. We're all in this skit together. And I'll be glad when this goes away, all of this racial conversation. Then they leave. M. Chuck is like, I am not setting foot into that place without a meeting. I want to talk to this Moskowitz person. So then we're at the poker game in Reggie's basement. And after they joke about slumming it in his basement and joke about his basement, the group toast to a deal that Chin got them into. And Reggie is looking a little confused, like, well, what's the deal? I don't know what the deal is with the deal. What's the deal with the deal? Okay, so then we're at the hotel bed and breakfast, or wherever their home away from home is. This is Cam and Allie. And the reservation is under Mr. and Mrs. Abdul-Jabbar. I thought they were supposed to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but no, it's Sakia and Nelson Abdul-Jabbar. They're their aliases. Okay, so they trying to get the key, and the clerk is acting a little, I guess I'll just go ahead and say menacing, but weird. And they finally get the key. He tell them his life ain't good, and a woman fell down the stairs last week, so be careful. So they're like, okay. And then we're back at the poker game, and the poker game is breaking up, and Reggie is a loser, but not the biggest loser of the night tonight. So the black guy is leaving and everybody else is leaving. And Reggie blocks Chin and checks him for not including him in the Peachtree deal loop. And Chin is like, I didn't even think of you. You neither have the money nor the expertise. All you have is a healthy bank account. You're not wealthy. It starts with bringing something to the table. And Reggie is like, you see me losing money trying to get down with these people to get with investments. I shouldn't have to explain that to you and work you hard to get an investment. You are effing my auntie, mother effer. And Chin is like, well, that makes me an auntie effer. Technically, really, I'm making love. So I'm an aunt love maker. So call me that. I'm always hesitant, Chin says, to deal money with my friends. You risk too much. It's too great. And that explains in the last episode during the extravaganza that Cam threw for his foundation. There was somebody who came up to Chin who was mad about losing money. Now I understand what's going on. I didn't give, I don't give a care about those guys that I play poker with, but you're like family to me, Reggie. Chin says, I love you. And we see Cam and Allie doing the do, and we find out that hotels bring the freak out in Allison. That might be too TMI for me, but you know. Okay, so then we see M. Chuck in her meeting with Mr. Moskowitz of the African American Life Museum, and Chin has brokered the introduction, and he's there in the lobby when they meet, and Moskowitz is like, so your brother's, you know, I love your brother, you know, what's up? And M. Chuck is like, why you put your name on the front of the building? And Moskowitz is like, well, no one can see it if I put it on the back. You don't think I should be acknowledged? I should just give the 26 million, just give the money? And M. Chuck is like, yeah, you should be acknowledged with a plaque or being Man of the Year or something. But how would you feel if you went to a Holocaust museum and it said Tyler Perry Museum? And Moskowitz is like, ha, 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 like I went to the wrong business. Look, I wanted to make a statement that oppressed groups should stand together. And M. Chuck is like, oppressed? You're white. And Moskowitz is like, I may be white, but I'm also Jewish. And M. Chuck is like, you just said that you're white and you're white. And Moskowitz is like, I'm not to other whites. You know, we have a long history of being persecuted by other white folks. And M. Chuck is like, my people were free and they were brought here to be enslaved. You came here for freedom. Nobody is killing your children in the street. And Moskowitz is like, we Jewish are not oppressing you. Your brother is rich. You not impressed. You just had a black president. We ain't never had a Jewish president. Your people are hot. My children want to dress like you. And M. Chuck is like, look, I'm sorry about your people's trouble, but this museum is not yours. It's ours. If you're going to give it graciously. And Moskowitz is like, if you're going to receive it graciously. And then, Chin is like, okay, let's go for some potato latkes and some collard greens. And Moskowitz is like, you know, I don't know what to say to you. And M. Chuck is like, how about I'm sorry, or I'm really sorry, or somebody get a baseball bat and knock my name off the building. And Moskowitz is like, before he walks away, thank you very much for coming down. Have a very nice rest of the day. And then we see Cam and Allison. They get some room service from an Afro dude who's talking kind of jive-like talk. And he's super excited about the $20 tip. And Cam calls the front desk because they need hot sauce. And, you know, he like, Dwayne, you know, was just here, but we didn't get any hot sauce. And front desk is like, Dwayne, describe him. Oh, we haven't heard from him in a while. He died in 1978. Then we see Reggie getting a package. It's an investment prospectus from Chin. He's so excited. He about to make big bucks now. Finally, he's in the club. He's in the money. He's in the money. Then just then Chin comes downstairs and Reggie thanks Chin for including him in the deal. And he say, I'm trying to do what's best for my family. That's what Reggie says. And Chin is like, well, read the prospectus. You know, I need the wire by the 23rd. This ain't no guarantee you gonna make money. And Reggie is like, I'm used to risk. Then we see a picture of Dwayne back at the hotel on the mantelpiece with his birth date and his death year. It's so dark. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to hurry up though. And then the hotel desk clerk is explaining that Dwayne died. Then we see Memchuk explaining the Moskowitz thing to her therapist, who is a white woman therapist. What's up with that? And then the therapist is asking Chin, because she needs a third-party objective assessment. She's asking Chin, does she feels that this is an accurate accounting of events? So the black woman's version is not good enough. She had to get it co-signed by somebody. It made me upset a little bit. Then we see Chin. He's like, he felt uncomfortable. She pissed him off. And then Chuck is like, I thought I was done with the anger. And the therapist is like, most anger is a lack of empathy. Then we see Moskowitz, meanwhile, telling his wife about Mary Charles. And his wife is the radio host from back last season who interviewed Cam and M. Chuck after M. Chuck was caught on camera punching Cam, and that sent her into anger management with this woman. And then M. Chuck pulled the headset off of Moskowitz's wife when Moskowitz's wife asked her a question that she didn't like. So I'm gonna keep smiling. You can see my teeth. You can't see nothing else. You can see my teeth. Okay, so then his wife is like, you know, basically want to have sex. She don't really want to talk about it. But then she like, look, you know, I think that what you did, you know, is insensitive. I think it's wrong. You know, it's insensitive or whatever. So then Cam and Allison are sneaking back into the room looking for the ghost, and they decide to have sex and give the ghost Dwayne a good show if he's watching. Ha 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 ha. Then we see Reggie and his wife. Reggie's wife is in the bed. She reading the prospectus. Reggie comes in and he's like, you know, I always cut Cam into the deals. And his wife is like, well, it's a great deal. You don't have to cut Cam in if it's about the money, you know, because, you know, I'm paying half. I asked my parents to open up my trust. So then we see Cam and Allison the next morning. Cam is in the mirror. Then the next thing he know, he see Dwayne behind him and he freaks out. The next thing we see him, he in the lobby in his underwear and Allison is behind him. And we find out that Allison wrote a script and planned this whole ghost thing as a getaway for Cam because she feels like he's in his mind too much and he needed something to get him away. Then we see Moskowitz at the museum. He's calling M. Chuck and we see them at the museum as his name is being taken off the museum. And he said, what I say does not matter nearly as much as what you hear. So they've made up or whatever. He got the message, I guess. And then we see Allison and Cam outside of the hotel. They're leaving. He's like, you know, I want a souvenir. There are a lot of jewelry stores here. And Allison is like, oh, we could get a set of necklaces. And Cam is like, or we could look at rings. Dun, dun, dun. So they about to get married. That's what I got. Thank you for watching or listening, commenting, subscribing. We're working on 200 subscribers. Like, share, comment down below. Be you, be fabulous. Be fabulous, you. Literally, I can just see my teeth. I can't even see my eyes. Okay. All right. That's what I got, people. Be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous, you.